Ooh, what's up guys, this is Billy coming at you guys with a brand new video. Now, I made this video before, I screwed up on the editing a little bit, so I have to remake it, be a little more informative with you guys here. So, I don't use the NDI plugin to transfer my gameplay anymore. I do still use it in the setup, but just to not transfer my gameplay, and I will explain why in this clip right here. What's up guys, I'm going to cut in real quick just to show you exactly what I'm talking about in case any of you are confused. So right now I'm in Apex Legends, 1440p, uncapped frame rate, max settings. Alright, so I'm playing right now and my frame rate's fine in game. You know, I'm getting my high refresh rate and everything, but my OBS stream, my recording, or my stream is at 25 frames a second. As I'm playing just fine, not stuttering, not lagging at all. Now that is the GPU being overloaded, and basically Apex is using the full load of my GPU and not leaving any room for Apex or for OBS to encode and render the frames. So that's called frame render lag. Now, of course, I could cap my frame rate to 60, which I'll show you right now. If I use a program like Riva Tuner and cap it to 60, so now I'm only getting 60 frames a second, but my stream is smooth. It's 60 frames a second. It's smooth as butter. And I'm still playing max settings, 1440p, all that, because it is leaving room for Apex to render these frames. Or OBS to render these frames, I'm sorry. But, you know, we're not gonna play at 60 frames a second when we bought a 1440p 144 hertz monitor, right? Of course not. So this is the reason why I use my dual PC setup the way I do. And that is why I do not use NDI to transfer my gameplay anymore, because I like playing at a high refresh rate and high resolution. And if I'm going to spend so much money to play a certain way, I want to be able to play that way whether I am streaming or not. So, let's get into the nitty gritty real quick. We'll start off with my capture card. I use an AverMedia Live Gamer 4K capture card. They recently had a sale for like $200, which was insane. That's like $100 off. And Elgato recently came out with a Live Gamer 4K, or not Live Gamer 4K, I'm sorry, a 4K 60 Pro capture card for $250. That's a steal for a 4K capture card. These capture cards used to run before AverMedia and Elgato for Magewell like $800, $700. It was insane, dude. Oh my god, those fucking pricey. So let's get into it. I use my capture card as if it was another monitor. So I have my DisplayPort cable plugged into my main display, into my gaming PC, onto my capture card, or onto my graphics card. And I have an HDMI cable from my graphics card going into the HDMI input on my AverMedia Live Gamer 4K, my streaming PC. So it works as another monitor. So if we go to set up multiple displays here, you can see that I have, number one, my ROG PG279Q set, it cloned to number two, my AverMedia Live Gamer HD. So that's simple to do. You just click number one, your main display, and then clone with number two, the capture card right here. I'm not going to undo it because I don't want to, you know, undo my method, because this is what I'm using to record right now. Yeah, as you see, the capture card showing up as AVT GC573 right now. That's the model number, I'm pretty sure. So that's what I do. I clone it, and as you see here, you cancel that. As you see here, both my monitor and my capture card are 1440p, 144 hertz. As you see there, very nice. Now these capture cards could do up to 4K 60 hertz, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of future-proof, and 1080p 240 hertz as well as 1440p 144 hertz. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I still run G-Sync and everything, all that good stuff. All right, well, that's what I do to get my display onto the streaming PC. Now, audio. I do not run audio over HDMI. What I use is Voice Meter Banana. This is a free software, guys. I'm going to give you a little rundown through it. There's loads of tutorials online for it. If you guys want a tutorial basically from me about it, just let me know. But I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. They're going to tell you to select a mic. So I select my microphone right here, line 1. And then you got to pick an output. So I picked my headphones for A1 and A2 I chose as the capture card. So what I do is I have my main microphone coming through here on this. This is basically a virtual mixer, guys. It's like software acting as hardware. So what I have here is my microphone being picked up on the hardware input, and I'm sending it over to A2, the capture card. And I can adjust any voice noise gates or compression right here, but I run my microphone through a different software to get more advanced compression to the microphone and, you know, some more noise canceling and more advanced stuff. But don't worry about that. Let's say you got a Blue Snowball or a Blue Yeti, your microphone, your headset mic. You just run it through here and you mess with this, you know, your compression or whatever, get your voice the way you like. You can even listen to it if you press A1. See? There's a bit of an echo right now, right? But we don't want that. We don't want to hear ourselves right now. So we're sending it over to the capture card audio line. Now over here is your PC audio. You want to hear your PC audio. So you're going to want to click A1, which is your headphones. You're going to want to hear that. You click this, you can't hear anything. You click this, now you can hear shit. Also, A2, you're going to want to send it to the capture card. So you click A2. I don't use VBAN. You could use VBAN if you want to send it over the network to separate the two audio sources. I really have no need to. This is just the easiest way for me, and it works well. If you have any static, honestly, like just going through the line somehow, it helps if you just press A2 and then click your capture card again. It helps me whenever there's static on the line. So hopefully it will help you. I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, this is free software. Feel free to donate to the guys of this software. They're giving this for free, and it helped me out immensely. So feel free to donate to these guys if they help you out too. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And yeah, that's how I do the audio. Now, onto NDI. The only thing I use NDI for in OBS is to send my webcam over to my streaming rig. Now guys, let me be honest here. I cannot do this with the gameplay. I can only do it with my webcam because it's the only way to get smooth gameplay is to do it the way I'm doing it, not through NDI. Or not smooth gameplay, but smooth gameplay on the stream, I should say. So, the NDI, right here, as we see here, NDI output settings, NDI OBS plugin I still use, just main output. Send that shit over to my streaming rig, and bada boom, Bob's your freaking uncle. All right, there you go. That's what I use. And the only reason I have my camera on my gaming PC is because I like to webcam chat with my buddies every so often. And it'd be annoying to like switch back and forth, just unplug it from here and plug it in there whenever I want to stream. So I just do it this way, and it helps me out, and it doesn't impact my performance at all. So it doesn't bother me whatsoever. So that's what I do with my webcam. I think I covered just about everything. Let me see. Am I missing anything here? I went over multiplicity, I believe, right? Multiplicity, did I go over that? Well, if I didn't go over multiplicity, this is what I use to capture both. It's a software I use. It's $20. You can get it cheaper probably during like summer sales or winter sales, or maybe even on G2A. I don't know. It's a software that I use to hear the audio on both computers through one headset, as well as use one mouse and keyboard through both computers. It helps me out immensely. I could also share files from one computer to the other, and it's on Steam, so feel free to get that. That's the rundown, basically. That's what I use, guys. All the software that I use how I transfer the audio. And of course, if there's any delays between the sources when I transfer them to the streaming PC, might be like 200 milliseconds on some things. I just like sync them up, do some trial and error before you actually go live. You might have to set a render delay on some of the sources to sync up and make them match correctly. But it works. I really have no other problems with the way this works out. Like I'm able to game at 144 hertz, 1440p. Could even do 4K if I wanted, if I had a 4K monitor. It's fucking great, guys. It helps. This helped me out immensely, especially voice meter. Audio is the hardest thing to get, like, down packed with this dual PC setup. And I went through a lot of remedies and had to do it, but this is my current setup. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is how you get around the GPU allocation bug. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Please click that like button, share it with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.